Welcome to this week's episode of Life is Dataful. My name is Amanda Marzullo, content strategist at Publicis Sapient. The COVID-19 pandemic is sure to result in a variety of long-lasting changes to life as we know it, including how we interact with our doctors and receive health care. It's no surprise that in the wake of COVID-19 and social distancing, telehealth has been thrust into the spotlight. Today's episode of Life is Dataful is all about telehealth and how the urgency to replace in-person care with remote options may be moving faster than regulators can keep up, which may increase the risk of potential privacy and security violations. According to Publicis Sapient's Digital Life Index, 79% of people use telehealth for the first time in the last 6 months. 36% of people chose telehealth because it's more convenient than going in person to a clinic, and 30% of people chose telehealth because it saves time. By the end of 2020, Forrester predicts that virtual health interactions are expected to exceed nearly 1 billion. The telehealth industry is booming, and with the convenience that it offers, it's easy to understand why. However, the increased use of telehealth also poses the potential for privacy and security violations, which were already on the rise. According to the HIPAA Journal, healthcare-related data breaches have been increasing in recent years. In 2019 alone, the industry saw a 49% increase in hacking. In March of this year, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services eased some of the HIPAA security guidelines to help facilitate the rapid transition to telehealth. By doing so, they made it easier for patients to receive virtual telehealth services, but some of the platforms may not fully comply with HIPAA regulations. The rapid rise and increased popularity of telehealth is new ground for the healthcare industry, but maintaining patients' trust and safeguarding information will be key to ensuring the longevity and future success of telehealth. According to a recent Fast Company article, healthcare providers need to ensure that they have the proper risk assessment, threat monitoring, employee training, and encryption in place to reduce the risk of security threats. This is true now more than ever as telehealth appears to be here to stay. With that, I'd like to turn it over to our Chief Experience Officer, John Maida.
Hey, Amanda. Thanks for having me. So let's talk about telehealth. Telehealth, data about our body, our minds, our most intimate stuff, like this thing right here. Do we want other people to know about it? Do we care about privacy? Yes, yes, and yes, but it depends. Like, for instance, I was in Silicon Valley working in venture capital. I was jogging around in the morning to be healthy like everyone in that region. They're like, everyone's so healthy, they're always exercising. 5 a.m., super dark. I trip. I break my face, my arm, scar I can see here. It's pretty bad. It's lying there, bloody, etc. Was able to get myself to the emergency care facility, and I was there for like a couple hours, and then they kind of stitched up my face and like stitched this up, but it was broken. And so the doctor takes out his phone, takes a picture of the x-ray, and then like texts it somewhere. And for a moment I'm like, I don't know if that's okay, but actually I kind of like that because I kind of want to get fixed. Who should I talk with so I can get this fixed like tomorrow? And he said, there's this person, what do you think? And I said, thumbs up. And so if you're like not well, you will give away all your data to get better, right? But if you are well, maybe you wouldn't. And if you give it away, you can't take it back. So we want to create some kind of guidelines around our data, especially when it comes to our body and mind. How's it going to happen? Well, it's coming. It's coming because we have to make that happen. Right, Amanda? Back to you.
Thank you, John. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in to this week's episode of Life is Dataful. We'll see you next week.